Hello, everybody. Here's how things went down this morning. A very interesting beginning of the day. Well, first I woke up at a quarter after 5, and the bathroom was full, so I quickly went to go outside because I was ready to burst. But the supervisor came running back inside and said, "Hey, Ron, did you leave your bike out last night?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course." He said, "Well, it's gone." And sure enough, my bike was gone. How they got it out of the lock, I don't know. Uh, they didn't cut the fence, but it gone nonetheless. So then later, a couple minutes later, we called the police. The police showed up very promptly. And of course, instead of gathering evidence of, you know, the crime scene, they decided to do a background check on me first. And actually, there was no evidence of the crime scene gathered. So, I made a report. I was like very depressed. And so, I decided that the chances were that whoever had taken it was one of the special people underneath this bridge here. Yeah. They make shake and bake methamphetamines underneath there. And I noticed for some reason they had a fire going very early. So either they decided to be cooking meth early or they were out in the night stealing things. So I climbed underneath the bridge, as you see right there, and I got out my Samsung phone, the phone I'm using now, and decided that I was going to stake the area out for 40 minutes using the night vision camera because this is still pitch dark at night. So I do this. Well, about 40 minutes later, my friend Mark calls me and says, "Hey, Ron, I think they found your bike." Sure enough, somebody had brought my bike back to the top part of the mission here and scurried off very quickly. Well, what happened was they discovered that you can't really ride my bike without the battery on it. And the battery, excuse me, the battery was still inside where I sleep at. It's still in there now. That's why I'm not riding my bike. So then I went and I got my bike, and there were some damages to it, like the seat got kind of tore up. One of the leather grips is missing. I don't know about the actual how it works because, as I said, the battery is inside. The lock was gone. I'm thinking that, well, most people would think they cut it, but I think they just pulled real hard on the combination lock. And when you pull hard on it, you can feel like the tumbler fall into place when you get the right number. And it takes a while, but they had a while to do it. But anyway, I got my bike back. And, well, tomorrow I'll have to definitely go buy a better lock. Maybe find a better place to keep it. Things have gotten real strange, though, with the river people, I call them, because they live in tents on the river, making methamphetamines, and really don't care who they steal from. I mean, how terrible it is you have to steal from another homeless person. This being said, I'm not such a great person either because I was fully prepared to go into their camp this morning and steal their tents to get my bike back. I can't say it was them 100%. I have no idea who it was that stole my bike, but they gave it back, which is, a credit to them. Instead of just destroying it, they actually gave it back. So hats off to you people for doing the right thing. Hats back on for stealing something that doesn't belong to you. Now, this being said, the police are still going to be going over the video surveillance. There's a camera right there, a bubble glass camera. And then up the street here a bit is a very high quality fisheye camera for this hardware store and mobile home parts place. And I'm fully wanting to prosecute them to the full extent of the law. You give a person an inch and they'll want a mile. And this is what these people have been doing lately. So, it's time to take back those inches. But, as you see, my bike seems to be okay. Everything seems to be good on the electronics part. But does it work? That will remain to be seen tonight when I can hook the battery up to it. Please, if you're enjoying my content, or if there's something you really want to know, feel free to ask, and I will directly and immediately address it. Please like, subscribe, comment, and donate if at all possible. Thank you, and have a super day. I mean, it is actually a super day. Can you imagine? Just a couple days ago, it was minus 3 degrees Fahrenheit, and now it's about close to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Quite a turnaround.